Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Draft of Glory series where we're looking to take advantage of it being team of season time and pack team of season. You can see guys, we saw a little bit of stuff in the trade pile, mainly for minimal coins anyway, but all of it does add up at the end of the day. So if you guys do want any MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If you try and hit over 3,000 likes, guys, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So we're looking to make big money this week. 4-3-1-2 would be a nice formation, and probably is going to be my choice for formation today, just because I'm not a fan of that one. None of these really. I'm probably going to go with that. Yeah, the 4-3-1-2. We are building to win, and obviously we can get strong players in there, guys. Now, is it worthwhile taking Ronaldo for the bench? I believe it is. We're going to take a bench player Ronaldo for the first pick, just to carry us. We've not had him in a while. See what we get in the striker. BPL orientated with Aguero, Lukaku, Firmino, Vardy. 4 of them players have got team of the seasons, but we'll go with the strongest one, which is Aguero. Next to him, Mane, who can play both striker and cam. So I presume that's a pick which is going to get made anyway. And let's see who we do get in cam. Isco. Lanzini will be a good choice, but I don't know, Isco, you know, and I'll probably end up swapping them two around and going for a new striker if that is possible throughout this. Now we're moving away. Fernandes, no Premier League, so we'll go with Fernandes. Centre midfielder, Brozovic, Allen. Wow. Wow. This is rough. We'll go Brozovic for rating, but I don't really want any of these players in it. Nor do I want it. Oh, actually, one of them I do. Team of Season Rabiot. We'll go with him. I don't know how we're going to piece this together. The picks haven't been the best, and they're still... Oh, Leighton Baines might be. Even Mendy, Benjamin Mendy. But Leighton Baines, Premier League. We'll go with Leighton Baines at left back. English as well. Who knows? Oh, my days. Silvers. We'll go with Mulgrew. There's literally nothing piecing this team together. Azpilicueta, finally. Azpilicueta, Benatia. Azpilicueta, I think it's going to be the sound choice for me there. Swap them two over. And we're going to hopefully try and get an Mbappe up front. That would be brilliant. We get Cuadrado, Cancelo, Karsdorp. A lot of Serie A. Actually, too much Serie A by the looks of it. If we go with the Inter, we get a strong link to Brozovic. But then that Cuadrado, I do want to have a play around with him. So let's swap them two over. And that over. And that over. See, chemistry doesn't really matter, guys. It's absolutely horrendous looking at the moment. But we're just building to win, hopefully. Handanovic will be my goalkeeper of choice now. I'm going to hopefully try and get some decent defenders in here. Varane, Valencia, Naldo. Varane, French link. Valencia right back. Probably going to go with Varane and hope we do get a better player right back. We get Alba left back, Rose left back, and Aurier. And DeMarcos right back. But then I can go with Alba, I suppose. Spanish Alba's actually a good shout because then I could go... Yeah, I'll go with him for now. Midfielders, we need some big midfielders in there. Fernandinho and Herrera. Spanish. Fernandinho I'm not going to go with just because of the fact that he's got a team of season and Herrera hasn't. So Herrera can come on in. He takes up to 64. And then another midfielder, I think. Okocha. We've had him so many times. So it looks like Mane is going to go up front. Taking out him. And swapping them two around 79. And looking to get some replacements in the team. Striker-wise, we may be able to get one or two. Lewandowski, Mertens, Messi. I think I'll go with Lionel Messi as a danger man to come on. Eden Hazard wouldn't do much because of the position. So we'll go with Lionel Messi. And now I may as well take the goalkeeper and see if we're getting a better choice goalkeeper than Handanovic. And we are not. Pickford as the best. Or Casilla. Yeah. We'll go with Casilla over Pickford. Casilla can go in for now, taking us to 88 chem. A lot of players on the bench, guys. But it's that starting 11 I'm not liking the look of. We did... Ooh. team of the year, team of the season, Kane. Would I rather have him up front? I think I would, because then I can do this. I can take out Brozovic. I can swap them two over, and then swap them two over. 93 Chem, and if I wanted to be even nicer, guys, I could get Chem to a lot of players. It's just really that right back. Which way would I want to go? Probably do it like that, I think. For now, anyway. Let's see what reserve picks we get. Mbappe, we did ask for him, but we don't really need him. We'll go for him, though. It was his striker one I was looking for. Rose, left back. Do we need a better left back? No. Lucas and Coutinho. I'll go for rating. I'll go with Coutinho. And Brozovic. Neymar and Di Maria. So we're getting a lot of PSG players, but just not in the right position. Obviously, I think Perisic would be a better... Maybe a better choice. Sorry, Perisic. Perisic would actually get a perfect link. Or Neymar. I don't know. I'm torn. We've got enough attackers anyway, haven't we? Yeah, we've definitely got enough attackers. Well, let's just go for rating. I'll go with Neymar. And the final pick, right back, right mid. So we have got Sterling as well. And Holbass for the Premier League, but we haven't really got any room. Actually, I can play Alba there. Alba at right back would be better, I think. Aspas, so I'll go with Silva for rating here. I think I'm going to play Jordi Alba instead of Cuadrado. Takes it up to 96. But would swap in it round make it any better? Not really. Actually. 95. I can't remember what the other one was. And swapping them over doesn't really do much. What was it taking? So 95, and what's this one? And swapping them two over. 95. So the same regardless anyway. We've got players on the bench. Isco being one of them. And what does that get? 96. So we're looking a bit better, aren't we? We could even take out Rabiot and put him in. And swap them two over. 97, so that goes up chemistry one more. And Rabiot might come on and maybe do the business. So we're 88 rated, but we've got players we can obviously take out of the team. The team, I do want Mbappe on the bench. So at 90, a very high rated team. Go a bit like that, I think. And then we've got players to come on and do the business. Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Rabiot. You name it, guys. We have got it. And maybe might make changes, maybe not. But I'm happy with the team as it is. Let's see who we get as a manager. Obviously, we were looking for... Actually, Spanish, 99. 97. 97. 97. Damn, 99 Chem. Still not bad, though. And it's 99 with him. Dodgy keeper, but we have got substitution goalkeeper if needed. But I reckon we should do alright there. Very, very clinical attack. And bench is absolutely insane as well. Guys, leave a like rating. Subscribe if you're not. Let's go and get into highlights. Do you get with this draft? So guys, moving on into the team itself. Having a play around with some nice cards yet again, and we're coming up against an absolutely brilliant looking team. 190 rated draft. Azpilicueta, Mustafi, Silva, team of the year Kante, Inform Ericsson, team of the year Messi, Aguero, team of the season, and man of the match Eden Hazard, as well as Inform Valencia and James Milner and De Gea as well. But straight from kickoff, guys, 1-2 repeatedly down the middle, and Mane is in to put us 1-0 up. That was before we did obviously make the changes, moving Mane down into centre mid, moving Messi into Cam, and obviously replacing Casilla with Handanovic. They were the changes we did make, and then Ronaldo obviously makes a late appearance as well. Breaking on through, Aguero, who's been one of the main features in the draft this week, last week as well. We go 2-0 up. Mane getting his second goal of the game after a tight bit of dribbling by Sergio Aguero to put us in an opportunity to go 2-0 up, which is always nice. Clearing the ball from defence, Silva passing the ball out to Mane. Mane over down to Leighton Baines, who late game does burn stamina quite a lot. You can see Kane through to Messi, Messi through to Aguero. Nice drag back, works the spot and space, and does get an absolutely insane low-driven shot off. Like, just the whole play with Aguero then was brilliant. That's one of the reasons why he's becoming easily one of my favourite players to use in the draft, whether it be his 92, his 91, and even his team of season if you're lucky enough to get him. Silva intercepting the ball through to Mane, Mane over to Aguero by himself this time round, but obviously forces the pass through to Harry Kane, waits for the run of Sergio with the nice tight dribbling, another over dribble and another low-driven shot makes it 4-0. At that point, I thought my opponent would leave the game. He stayed around for the remainder of the game as well, and we did alright to see the first round out. You can see 7 shots, 6 on target, 4 goals, 74% possession, 7 tackles and 0 fouls. Not bad. Passing accuracy also 91 as well. Gareth Bale, Aguero, Silva, Son, Rose, team of season Azpilicueta, Bravo, Ake, De Bruyne, Silva and Kyle Walker. A nice Premier League team, apart from obviously his striker, who wasn't getting full chemistry. Bit of connection issues with this match, but no complaints with the way that it was being played out. Obviously, we had chances, he had chances, and we break him straight away, guys. In the 7th minute, ball through to Harry Kane, lines it up with his left foot into the far corner, and that puts us 1 goal to the good. But me being complacent allows my opponent to get back into the game with chances of his own. Silva with the ball out to Ronaldo, who could Bernardo Silva. Ronaldo, I think, did come on for him. Did he come on for him? Maybe late game, I can't remember. I'm sure he was on, but De Bruyne, absolute cracking shot there, puts him back in the game as the keeper refused to save it with an absolutely horrendous dive. 1-1, De Bruyne and Heung-min Son celebrating the equalising goal. But from kick-off, guys, we were awake, we got going, ball through to Aguero, overlapping run by Messi. Messi with the shot, beats the keeper and back in the lead within a couple of minutes, guys. Messi, obviously so dangerous in the cam position. That's my favourite place to use Messi this year, and I presume a lot of you guys will agree if you do use him there as well. Silva waiting for the run, gets it down to Sergio Aguero. Bit of a strong pass to the outside, but he's able to keep the ball very luckily there. Gets it through to a Kocha with a 1-2, and a Kocha with a nice tight bit of dribbling, and he gets on the score sheet as well, even though he is not in an attacking position like he was in the previous drafts last week, but still doing the work anyway. So 3-1, and we're just looking to get this game over and done with and get him out of it so we can progress into the semis. But nice pass and play here. A Kocha inside to Mane, Mane to Messi, Messi using the run of a Kocha, and Messi with the unleashing shot, guys. 4-1, 3 goals clear with still like just over 40 minutes left of this game. So we're doing alright to be in a position we are with the team. 50th minute, nice dribbling by Kane, goes around the defender and does get intercepted there, but we recover the ball nicely. Ball through to Mane, Mane to Kane, Kane through to Sergio Aguero. Aguero with the dribbling, holds on to it, but it does get picked up by Mane. Mane with the touch and the finish. 5-1, 4 goals clear, and that was looking like it was going to be game over. But my opponents, they still get chances, even when I am so far ahead. I'm all about the attack, and defence is where I start to struggle. Ball over to Willian. Willian, lucky enough, holds onto the ball, but a bad clearance by me, guys, allows him to cut in with Eden Hazard and get the second goal. So 5-2, reduced to 3 with 15 or 14 minutes left of the game. Eden Hazard, obviously in the right place at the right time to pick up a horrendous pass by me, but we wanted to shut the game down now and get it finished. 90th minute, it was over and done with, guys. Nice chip, nice flick to Mane, and a half volley which takes a huge deflection off one of his defenders, does make it 6-2 in the 90th minute, and that was us done, past and into the semi-final after 2 very high scoring starting games in the first round and the quarter-final. So semi-final, this is where we're hoping for something pretty easy. The team, it wasn't easy, guys. Company, Vertonghen, Vertonghen, De Gea, Azpilicueta, Rashford, Pogba, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jamie Vardy, in form, Aubameyang in form, Hazard and Alonso. And this was a tight game. 67th minute was when the first action did appear, guys. Ball with Jordi Alba, cuts on the inside, gets it through to Aguero, who turns two defenders, an outside the foot, right foot finish, does make it 1-0 in the 68th minute. And the game for us. We get a disconnection win, guys, in the 68th minute after getting the first goal in the game. Might have been different as well if he had got the first game. It might have frozen, kicked me out, and then we had another chance of getting it. But we do take the 1-0 lead in the 68th minute, and that's all we needed for the semi-final. So some very tough games at the start. This one was a tough one to get the first goal, and once it happened, the person was out of there. And then we're up against this in the final, guys. Alan Shearer, Ronaldo, Hazard, Kante, Modric, Rakitic, Kolasinac, Rudiger, Roberto and Carvajal and Asensio in net. 88 rated team. Dangerous players, and I'm sure this guy did do a mix around with the players because it felt like Alan Shearer was quite far back, even though in this clip he isn't. After this, it felt like Alan Shearer was pushed to the midfield, but you can see Modric working the space. His pass and play was brilliant, leaves a massive gap in the area, and Eden Hazard gets a nice bit of control and puts it in to make it 1-0 in the 11th minute. Pretty easy. It felt pretty easy in this match, but we just had to get the goal back into the game. But me pushing out and getting the high pressure of my opponent, he was absolutely doing me in certain areas. And you can see a brilliant finish there, guys, makes it 2-0. And it's 16 minutes, 2 goals down. I wasn't feeling comfortable in this match at all. And the reason I wasn't feeling comfortable was because of the high pressure he was putting on me, and I was making so many mistakes. Ball out to the middle, put into the area. Rudiger with a horrendous shot, which ends up being a perfect pass to Hazard. He makes it 3-0, guys, and that was looking like it was game over. From this point, we had a penalty. We missed the penalty. We could have made it 3-1, but every time my opponent got the ball from this point, guys, he was holding on to it, messing around with it at the back. Sometimes he was playing nice FIFA, like possession-based stuff, but the other times he was just being a bit of a tool, passing it around the back and doing nothing with it. And I think you guys will see some highlights of it as well. But we do get a consolation goal. Could have been a consolation goal, could have been the start of something brilliant. 3-1 in the 40th minute. And now you're about to see the style of play that he was doing. The ball through here, we pick it up nicely. Actually, no, maybe not this one, maybe in a few others. But you can see ball through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo holding it nicely, waiting for the runners. Gets it through to Aguero. Aguero down on the outside to Alba. Nice touch. Defender drops him, and that gives us our second penalty of the game. It could have been 3-3 if we score this penalty and scored the first penalty, but you can see Ben steps up, 2 taps to the left and goes to the right, and we did that in the first penalty, but he saved it. Makes it 3-2, so within 1 goal of him now as well. From kick-off, was it from kick? Yeah, from kick-off though. I thought I was back in the game. How wrong was I to be? As you can see, the ball through, nice pass and play, moves it over to a free player in a second, which is Eden Hazard. He's in the room to open it up with a finesse shot, which you guys, if you've used Eden Hazard, know how dangerous he can be with it. And yet again, we're sent back to 2 goals down against a very difficult opponent. But you can see the messing around he's doing, guys. Literally passing the ball back, going forward, passing the ball back repeatedly. And it was just one of them frustrating games, you know. You guys will have played him before. Puts the ball on the inside, makes a loose pass here and puts the player under pressure. Nice ball inside to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Messi. 4-3. Game back on, 14 minutes left. Still continuing to mess around, this guy was, and you'll see, drags back, pings it back to the defender, goes forward but fails at it. We intercept it nicely with Aguero. Aguero, obviously a player which can run with, turns here, squares it back. Messi with a first time shot, and the defenders didn't see what's coming, and that is 4-4, guys. Game back on, and we actually managed to take this game to extra time. In extra time, Alba through to Kocha through to Ronaldo inside to Sergio Aguero. Aguero through the middle and gets a shot off into the bottom corner. 5-4 into the lead. I was still annoyed, but grateful that we're into the lead in this match, and we just had to slow the game down to our pace now, and as we had the controlling stake in the match and could have been walking away as a draft winners. But from kickoff, guys, Mkhitaryan through, inside pass to Mane with a drag back, open, massive gap in the middle, and Mkhitaryan gets a shot at the keeper, which is saved but still goes in. 5-5. I was hoping for penalties at this point. I could maybe do them on penalties. I've already missed one, I've already scored one. Who knows what would happen, but it's not needed. A loose pass by me in the middle does allow my opponent to get back and track me, and then we are caught on the counter, guys. And I was like, no, let's drop him. And me actually dropping him caused it to get even worse, guys. Nice square off to the attacker, and we lose this draft final. So, guys, we pick up a loss for the first draft of the week. I'm frustrated at that one just because I didn't show it. The way the ball fell to that guy, it's a FIFA moan. You guys know I'm used to my FIFA moans. He was time wasting, all that stuff, passing around, but he was actually working with the ball, so it's something I do. And unfortunately, we pulled it back to 5-4 winning, and then lose 6-5 with a grab at the end with a counter attack where I went to foul him, and unfortunately, it didn't pay off. So we get a gold players pack and a premium gold players pack, as well as a jumbo premium bronze pack as well. And that is down to, what was that down to? A daily objective. So not bad. I'm still going to be frustrated for a long time due to that loss, but we'll hold on to the players. They might sell. I doubt it. Bronzes never sell. What else have we got? Squad fitness, that'll sell. A healing. And 2 +3 attribute cards. Hey, so that's not a bad bronze pack, is it, to be fair? We've got some alright stuff in there. We'll see how much it sells for. Rest. Pretty much discard, so we'll discard all that, take the coins for it, only a few, and now we've got the gold players pack and a premium pack as well. So let's see, we may get lucky in this. We don't. I thought it was going to drop out with a side flash then, because it was a thick pack, but we get Juve, a few other players, guys, and the rest I will let go now, as non-rares seem to have gone up in price, because everyone's opening the 100Ks, 50Ks, and 125s, and no one really cares about the non-rares, so I'll take the money for them. And then the next one is a premium gold players pack with 3 rares. I think this is a 25k pack off the market. You wouldn't usually see me open them, and you can see why, guys. A Finn pack, and we get Zappa Costa, who may he sells for a little bit at the moment, so we'll list him up. Hold the rest of them. Spanish, that's not a bad one. So we'll maybe list a Spanish Munir up. 800, but we may as well get rid now. And Munir, being a French, yeah, we'll get rid of him as well. So there we are, guys. Could have been so different if I'd have won the draft final, but I never. And we need to come back bigger and better, and hopefully avoid a person like that, because that was a frustrating game. And it's been a long time actually since I've been frustrated on this, but. Oh, that's 950 for that. So I presume they're going to sell nicely as well. And then player fitnesses are still not going. I'm hoping that they will until tomorrow, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Until then, bye-bye.